What is up everyone? Mark Chess here, and today we will be comparing two of the hottest signature shoe that is out now in the market. This is the KYRIE 5s and the HARDEN Volume 3s. Before anything else, if you haven't joined the raffle, please do so. I would put the link in the description down below. Hit the subscribe button, like afterwards after watching this video. Thank you again, it will go a long way. So let's start with the comparison. So let's start off with the upper. The HARDEN Volume 3s feature textile knit upper. So the upper is very supportive, very structured, doesn't stretch. Underneath the knit, there's an underlining fabric to prevent the knit to overstretch. And as for the KYRIE 5s, the upper is engineered mesh, very supportive, it's very structured. As you can hear it, it's kind of fused, so that means it's very supportive, it doesn't stretch. The KYRIE 5s needs a lot more break-in time compared to the Volume 3s, because the Volume 3s, when you first wear it, it's comfy as hell. While the KYRIE 5s, you need more break-in time for the upper to soften a bit. The first time I wore it, it was really stiff. So upon playing with them, it becomes softer over time. So this one needs break-in time. So which one feels more supportive? I think it's a KYRIE 5. If you want a more sturdier upper, the engineered mesh is better compared to the knit of the Volume 3s because this is a lot more softer. If you want it to be more comfortable but not as supportive as the KYRIE 5s, the HARDEN Volume 3s has the perfect mix of the upper. Because I know some players really like those very sturdy uppers, especially the guards that are very quick, who are very shifty. So the response and reaction of the upper of the KYRIE 5s is built for those type of players. Both on the ankle area are very well cushioned, but the KYRIE 5s is a mid-cut, so if you want more ankle support, of course, KYRIE 5s, this is a really low shoes. Side by side, you can really see how high it goes. If you want that, KYRIE 5s. If you want a low top, the step-in comfort on both shoes is pretty nice. This feels more comfy because it's knit. When you're wearing it, it's a lot softer on your skin, while this one is more sturdier, like a tank feel to it. Really depends on your preference. So as for the support of the KYRIE 5, I think there's nothing more supportive than this. Let's move on to the support and heel containment of both shoes. Both have ample amount of outrigger, pretty wide base on the forefoot. And one nice thing I really like about the KYRIE 5s is the outsole really goes up here, so it hugs your forefoot more compared to the HARDEN Volume 3s because you're sitting almost on top of the boost, but not too much. It has a little curvature on the forefoot, but not as curved as the one in the KYRIE. So if you want lateral containment and support, I think KYRIE is better than the HARDEN Volume 3s. The outsole is made up of hard plastic, so it really won't give when you're doing lateral cuts. So this one's really hard. It really cages your foot there. So for support, KYRIEs. And now let's move on to the heel part of the shoe. The KYRIEs has a big heel counter, internal heel counter, I might say. Also with the HARDEN Volume 3s, the KYRIEs goes up more until here. And of course this swoosh, I don't know if just for the taco colorway. I haven't tried the Black Magic. Pretty sturdy on the swoosh part. I think it adds on the heel containment of the shoe. As for heel support, I think I'll give it to the KYRIEs. It is because the cushion on the heel part of the KYRIEs also goes up and cradles your heel part of your foot. So as for heel containment, fast reaction and responsiveness on the heel part, slight advantage again for the KYRIE 5s. Now let's move on to the cushion. As you know, HARDEN Volume 3s is a full length boost setup, while the KYRIEs has a 4-foot Air Zoom Turbo, which is really large here. On the heel part is injected Phylon material. This is it. If you are a more cushion guy, if you want impact protection, same time with court feel and responsiveness, Boost is life on that. Impact protection on Boost is awesome. Nothing bad to say about that. You don't sacrifice court feel responsiveness. If you want more bounce on the forefoot, if you want to feel bounce rather than impact protection, KYRIE's the way to go. The Air Zoom Turbo unit really needs some break-in time for you to be able to feel it. And as for the heel part of the shoe, there's a little bit of impact protection. The injected Phylon gives you that after breaking them in, but it's not as good as the impact protection that you can feel on the Boost. But if you're a player who wants really quick responsiveness, court feel and just bounce. Doesn't care about too much impact protection. I think you sacrifice a bit of responsiveness and reaction on a boost compared to the Phylon, which is harder. Nothing too drastic, nothing too different. Upon comparing them, I feel faster on the KYRIE. So now let's move on to the outsole of the shoe. The Harden Volume 3s doesn't need break-in time on the outsole. Traction is good. The only problem on the traction on this colorway is it picks up a lot of dust, but nothing a slight wipe can fix. As for the KYRIEs, the traction of the KYRIEs needs break-in time because the first time I used this, traction was not that good, if you know what I mean. But it got better as I used it, and now it's really gripping hard. And also dust pickup lessened when I broken them in. Unlike the Hardens, even if I have broken them in, it still picks up a lot of dust because I think the herringbone pattern of the Hardens is really too close, so it traps the dust there. Comparing them with the KYRIEs, it's more spaced. The grooves are bigger. For outdoor use, I wouldn't recommend them if you want to use them for a longer time, but KYRIEs is safer than the Volume 3s. For the weight, the Harden Volume 3s feels a bit heavier because of the boost, but not too much. Now for the sizing, for the KYRIEs, I went true to size. And of course, Adidas Harden Volume 3s, I went down half a size. But for wide footers, go true to size on your Harden Volume 3s. On the KYRIEs, be cautious because the Lotus Flytrap lacing system doesn't really gives you too much of a give, not too much allowance. If you're a wide footer, maybe you'll have a harder time putting your foot in, so you need to try it out first. Maybe go true to size or half size bigger. Depends on how wide your foot is. Now, as for the pricing on both shoes, the Harden Volume 3s is 500 pesos more expensive than the KYRIE 5s, so that's $10 more expensive. It's around 6,800 plus. So which shoe would I recommend you? I really think it depends on your style of play. If you're a quick guard, if you want quickness, responsiveness, and court feel, and doesn't care that much on the impact protection, go with the KYRIEs. You feel faster in this. If you're a guard, you're also quick, and all other position who wants impact protection, cushion is your priority. Of course, the Harden Volume 3 is the way to go. I'll also be putting up the full performance review on both shoes here. So if you want to take a look at it, go click those links. So that's it on my comparison between the Harden Volume 3s and the KYRIE 5s. I hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. So this has been Mark Chess once again. Thank you again for watching my videos. For the support, I appreciate you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!